Here's a real life story, right? It's not gonna be a lie because you will feel it. So it's like 12 p.m. now, and I have to go to school. So I went to the commute, which is like a van that transfer you to the school. Transport, not transfer. They transport you to the school. I got off and went to school. Yeah, I went to my classroom. It's a very normal day. And even when it's a normal day, you always be aware. And yeah, I was aware of, like, I always think of like bad things that might happen. Like a plane is gonna crash. Yeah, I don't know why I would think of that. There's a slim chance of that happening. A shooter might come out and start shooting, and or a war just starts and the first bomb drops on us. My mind is crazy. So I'm near the classroom, right? I'm talking to my. I'm not really talking to my friends because I don't got a lot of friends in school. So I'm just staring around, you know, and I just heard it like somebody fell down at uh at the back. Like I was looking around, and then I just suddenly hear somebody fall in the back. I was like, meh. You shrug it off. That's what I thought because I was still turned around. I did not see what's happening back. So when I turned around, right, I saw my classmate. He tripped and um broke his arm. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't wanna. I don't, I don't know what you call it, but I don't wanna say his name. So he broke his arm like right here. It was like that. It was just dangling. It had like he couldn't move it. The whole part is just ragdolled. The bone is detached, but not the skin though, only the bone. So while everybody was like taking out their phones, staring at what happened, I went to the teacher and said, "Ma'am, somebody broke their bone." And the teacher came out and said, "Get him to the clinic, quick." And nobody made a move, so I did, cause I'm a hero. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's not act like that. This is serious. So everybody was around making a full circle, like a whole circle. Everybody was filming, doing stuff. Uh, Everybody was panicking but doing nothing. I was panicking but I was doing something. I'm not trying to glaze myself, but it's true. And I ran to the ground. I was like, "Get the freak out of here!" I I, I did not actually do this. I was doing like, excuse me," and I said to the other kids that were like on my right to call the teacher, the advisor, my an advisor, whatever. Call a teacher up there. He might help, and I called two of my classmates who are stronger than me and taller, so they could help too. But they just they just got they just entered the school, right? And they don't know what the freak is happening. So I did not have any time to explain. I went up to them and said, "Our classmate has a broken arm. Help him, bro." So they picked him up, the my classmate that had a broken arm, and then they, uh, our advisor came and said, and was like, and said, "Put him to the faculty. Get, get him to the faculty quick." So my two buff friends, Chad, picked him up, and they walked him up to the faculty. Why walk? It was rocky. So if they ran, that dude that dude would have like fully disattached the bone, you know. And so when they got to the faculty, I went too. I also went to the faculty. All right. So when my friend entered the faculty, not actually my friend, my classmate, entered the faculty that had a broken arm, these two buff dudes, my classmate, just said, "Go back to the classroom now." I'm like, I I was about to say, "Why are you disrespecting me like that?" And he just said, and the other one just said, "Shh, quiet, go to the classroom." I I didn't argue. No, I did not argue because I'm nobody in that school. All right, I'm just a random guy who decided to help. Yeah, that's the end of it. He didn't go to school for the whole year to fix his arm, and I'm on grade 9 now, and I, I see him. His arm is fixed, and hold on. I see him walk around because my seat is all the way at the back of the door. At the back of the classroom, my new classroom. I'm grade 9 now. At the back of the classroom now. There, that is where my seat is, and I'm next to the door, so I always see him walking around on recess time. So I always, so I said, "Yo, what's up, man?" He just ignored me, bro. So I shrugged it off and said, "Must have forgot about me." Yeah, yeah, probably did. And second time I came out to help is like, I do got his leg stuck in a drain. You know, like, I don't know if you guys got those in your schools. Like when it's like raining, there's like these drain and stuff. It's like it's like it's a square and looks like a cage. I don't know, bro. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what it's called, but that's it. So it's not a classmate of mine this time. It's a random student walking with his friends. He was walking with his friends, and then he got his he was unaware. He was not like paying attention to the surroundings, so it happened. He got his leg stuck in that drain, and he was squeezing his freaking leg tight, like that. It was losing blood, bro. It was cutting off the flow of the blood, and I realized it when a classmate of mine a classmate of mine told me that, look at that guy, he got his leg stuck on the drain. I I just said, what? I was smiling, cause I thought this dude was like joking. I was like, what? Man, you're crazy. And when I look at the window's right here. I'm right here. This is the door. The door, my seat, the window. So when I was while I was riding, he called me. I was like, what? Man, you're crazy. And then when I so that's unedited. So I went back to I tried to go back. You know what? Just like that. And I did not quickly stand up. Uh, I just did like did, finally, bro. The dog stopped barking. I hate that dog. I wanna choke it. So I stand up like this to check. I was like, and then I went out, and there was a faculty at the back. So I went there and said, um, I said, no, there was no, I just said, a kid got his legs stuck in the drain. I was like, ma'am, a kid got his legs stuck in the drain. And I went out as fast as I could and went to the kid and tried to pull that thing. I was like, but that thing was so tight, that was metal. I was like, and then somebody called the Boy Scout, and the Boy Scout came and helped, and yeah, he finally got his leg out without it losing complete flow of blood, losing complete blood. Yeah, complete blood. That's how you say it, mother. Yeah, I'm a hero. Yeah, I can hold that back. I am. And I did not know the teacher closed the door at the back. So so I like backed away, and my teacher, my fourth period teacher, came up to me and said, are you from this section? Are you from this section? I'm translating it. So he said, are you from this are you from this classroom? Are you from this classroom? Are you from this section? I said nothing. I just smiled because everybody in the classroom was laughing. And so I tried to open the door that she closed. I was like, oh, there's no handle. Yeah, there was no handle. I tried to like do this, and I realized there was no handle. I was like, so I went to the front door, went in there, and I walked while smiling. I was like, and he said, I was like, what do you call it? Like the people who like watches, just watches like, and then say it to others, like that, observing information and telling it to the others. So, you know, in Tagalog we call it marites. Yeah, I got embarrassed somehow for helping, but I, but that's not gonna stop me from helping people though. I am Superman, super kid, yeah. And for some reason, people hate me for it. I mean, even if you like hate me, but you get hurt, I'm still gonna help you anyway. But if I'm hurt and you don't help me, that's fine. Maybe it's God's plan. I don't know. They also like treat me like I'm some kid with autism or from kindergarten. People are fake, dude. I'm going too far now, but everything is true. Everything is true. Alright, I end the video now. Somebody probably heard me or my family downstairs. I got a brother that doesn't sleep until 1 a.m. I hate him. Such a nerd.